This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
He's taking a look now. Can't get it done.
Farther back, LaJoie in the 48, Johnny Sauter in the 21. So Vickers leads.
We got trouble already.
Jason Schuler. Looks like it's going to be a single car spin. Caution flags out. 2 laps into the race. That's the fewest.
Okay, Roger, thanks. 10-4.
Got a little help.
Yeah, I believe he did get a little help.
Chase Montgomery in the 27.
But fortunately, Jason didn't make contact with anything. It's a racetrack, and if you get pushed up in that outside groove, you're going to lose some spots.
That's it, bud. Nobody from behind. Be patient now.
Greg Biffle trying to work his way through some traffic, and he's had a couple close calls already. Watch this. That's Jason White in the 0. Something broke on his car. And he is coasted back around onto the pit lane. So Biffle up to 32nd now. David Green, 37, right of the screen on the move, trying to take a spot away from Randy LaJoie. That'll be 8th place. And Scott Riggs up to 9th, just behind him. I check that, up to 10th behind him. Good to see LaJoie back out here this weekend.
It looks like he's having a lot of fun this weekend. 2 25 car. Oh, we got contact.
Trouble in turn 4.
Oh, and Biffle.
Greg Biffle into the wall in a jam up from the caution flag. That's Biffle, top of the screen, right there.
And that's the downside of starting in the back on a short track. You got a lot of inexperience.
Big problems.
Bunch up coming. We ain't gonna lose nothing.
It's Michael Lewis in the black car. Tried to come to the bottom of the racetrack. Larry Gunselman was there, and then Biffle got hit from behind when he jumped on the brakes.
Yeah, Chad Blount really didn't have him.
16 car there at the back looks like he got in the way, and somebody got into him, and I think the 26 got in the back of me. It just chain reaction there at the back. Guys just fighting for position there, and wasn't anywhere I could go.
So Greg Biffle in the garage, and you see Mike Harmon's car heavily damaged in the turn 1 wall, and the caution flag out for a 3rd time. Last caution, he had fresher tires.
Yep, he got a little bit of help. He got turned around.
Ooh. Not too good. Not changed tires on his pit stop. They just made some adjustments. He missed.
Now, see, he was trying to get it in the window, but the problem Mike had, he didn't lead.
We've got trouble in turn 4. That's Jimmy Henderson, one of the drivers making his Busch Series debut here today, and the caution flag's out.
Lucky hit anything from that angle. He got lucky.
Yeah, looked like he stopped it short. Fifth caution is out here at Memphis. That's Michael Lewis. Richard Childress is 29, who has used up the right front corner of it.
Yes, I would agree with you on that one. I'll take a look.
Ooh.
Hard to tell what happened there.
Man.
You think he may have had a little help?
Got a little bump there. Nobody's hit anything really hard. Caution flags out, though.
Compton did a 360 and kept going.
Maybe Joe Kirk trying to get it fired up and continue without losing a lap. She is still on the lead lap. There you go. Just a lap down. Oh, looks like Stacy.
Yeah, Stacy got in there and got a little bit loose getting in, and he was kind of sideways through there, and then all of a sudden it stacked up behind him. Casey Atwood, but well, he lost a lot of spots right there.
It'd be his teammate if it was.
I wasn't sure. I just saw the 12 car get tagged and Tim sliding up the racetrack.
Scott Riggs sliding back just to finish the story. Oh, trouble. One in the wall. That's Jimmy Henderson. And the yellow flag is out again.
This time he didn't keep it up off the wall.
Yeah, his second spin. Memphis Motorsports Park. Caution flag is out. Justin Hopgood, former NASCAR Dash Series champion, just spun around up in turn 3, didn't hit anything. There's Justin left of screen in the 43 car. That would be what you call a loose race car. He has gone up the track, not hit anything, brought out the caution flag for the 8th time in the race.
Between him and the second place car.
7 to go. That time Hamilton Jr. looking like he regrouped a little bit and gained a little bit of that lost ground back. Johnny Sauter, the 2001 ASA Rookie of the Year and champion in that traveling stock car series. Came to Richard Childress Racing. Was involved, remember, a couple of years ago. Very nasty crash out at the California Speedways. That was last year, wasn't it? Yeah, last spring.
Yep.
Ended up having to sit out a race Memorial Weekend at Charlotte a year ago. Took him a long time to get back on his feet after that, just to reestablish his racing rhythm.
Coming up on a lot of traffic right now. Only 5 to go, but there's about 5 or 6 cars in front of them that they're going to have to weed through here, and this could be Bobby Jr.'s chance.
His only chance. 26, Chad Blunt giving the leaders room. Boy Gibbs moving down to the inside, so the leaders split traffic on the front stretch. And Hamilton Jr.'s back to him.
My 21 car is getting off the corner. Very good. Bobby Hamilton Jr. gets in the corner as good as 21, maybe a little bit better through the center. But right now, the 21's getting off pretty good.
77, Derek Hayes, first Busch Series race, gets out of the way, lets the leaders race through. And 3 laps to go. Up the track a little bit for Sauter. Hamilton Jr. with the wiggle. Can he get alongside?
Just enough, he got in the back of the car, just enough to get the 21 car up the racetrack.
Sauter drives it in deep, trying to stay alongside. To the start-finish line. Hamilton Jr. by a fender. 2 laps to go.
Now he's got to hope the 21 cars get to his bumper, but the 57 car now underneath Sauter.
That was what Hamilton Jr. needed to get away, was Keller getting in the middle of that. It helped him get away. Well, we talked about it. Sauter couldn't afford a slip. He had 1 slip, and that's all it took. And it cost him the lead and probably the win. White flag is up for Bobby Hamilton Jr. Trying to pick up his 3rd win of the NASCAR Busch Series season. What a steady, determined pursuit of Johnny Sauter he made.
Tell you what, that was what he had to do.
Come on, buddy, give me
Put a lot of pressure on him.
You can holler. 2 more corners.
And the crew did a nice job, too, getting that car where it needed to be at the end of the race.
Bring that sucker to the line, Bobby Hamilton. Thanks, Harold Holly.
Marines are going to victory lane here in Memphis. Bobby Hamilton Jr. wins the Samstown 250 with a dramatic late pass on Johnny Sauter for his 3rd win of the season. Jason Keller edging Sauter for 2nd. Johnny will be very disappointed for 3rd, and this one may not be over yet, as Sauter stalks Hamilton Jr.'s car up the backstretch and into turn 3. He went up there and nipped him with a bumper.
Sauter won it at Richmond that way, so
there you
can't be too mad.
That's exactly right. And the previously mentioned remark about there being a lot of Marines here today.
Might need them.
might just remember that. How about our Mobil 1 Command performance on the day? Bobby Hamilton Jr. with the strong move late in the race to pick up the win. Take another look at the winning pass, talk with the winner, the other top finishers, and
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a presentation of TNT Sports.